Hello everyone. Why do most Shopify stores fail? This is an important question among the Shopify sellers, Shopify store owners, because they are thinking themselves where they made a fault. Shopify stores are just like other business. So it's not a Shopify store itself failing, but rather business is failing. Here in this video, I listed 10 possibilities. You need to concentrate. Let me check the points one by one. The first point, lack of knowledge, experience, and resources of the person. If you created a store for Shopify, if you created a store in Shopify for fashion products, you must have something knowledge about the fashion items. If you run a cloth store or apparels, you must know about the products and the categories and the qualities. Then only you can survive on this business. You must know some important technical aspects also. If you're selling a ready-made goods, ready-made t-shirts or clothes, you must know about the sizing and other some technical aspects. So then only you can respond to your customers. So the experience is the matter. Experience, you can learn it. If you don't know already this technical knowledge, you can learn it. So lot of resources are also available. Which product we can target, how much price and how much money we will spend on the advertisement. Some good tools are available. For example, I suggest you to the AdCostly and Seller Center. From sellercenter.io you can see the lot of web stores, what type of products they are presently promoting and their categories and the social links itself, so you can get a lot of information about the competitors. So you must use this type of resources to succeed in your business. The next mistake, why Shopify stores fail? Because they are failed to driving traffic to their sites. We are running an online store, we must need visitors, then only we can get customers. Not all visitors are become customers. From the visitors only we will get the customers. So driving traffic is the main key to run a successful online business. We must know about how we can drive the traffic to our store. Maybe it's a free method or paid method. In free method we must know about the SEO knowledge. Through paid method we need to advertise our product on the online platforms. It may be a social media or search engine. So we must know about driving traffic. The third point, if we are in lack of unique and high quality products, we never make any sales. If you're selling a poor quality product with high cost, who will buy? No one can buy. So we need to spend more time which type of product we need to sell, which type of product category we promote in our store, and each product pricing, how much we will fix the margin amount. So these informations we need to strictly follow, then only we will make good sales. I already told this in Seller Central website we can get a very good information about the high targeted products and the top niche products we can promote in our store. By using ad costly or ad targeting, we can optimize our Facebook marketing. Ad targeting helps to maximize our return of investment in Facebook marketing. Once we start using these tools, we can easily promote our online store. If we just create our store blindly and no any other promotional activities, or we not follow the analytics tools, we can't make any sales. That's the store created funds are completely no use. The third mistake most of the Shopify store owners doing: poor customer support and return policy. Customer support is a very important key, because if someone decided to purchase any product from our store, naturally they have some queries need to clarify. That particular customer have a question in his mind about the shipping method and delivery days. Maybe they are expecting some discounts as well. So they want a quick reply from the store owners. If you can provide to your customers 24/7 chat support, live chat support, that's a great communication bridge between you and your customer. If you already not good in customer support, just you optimize the customer support, make it best, you can get good sales. Similarly, you mention your return policy clearly in your store, because before ordering any product, customer will pay the money for that particular product. On the other hand, they will have think negatively. What if something wrong? How the store owner will give the refund? So we need to mention clearly the return policy. Most of the failed Shopify stores not doing this properly. That's why they are failing under business. If you already not good in customer support and not a clear return policy, you just optimize. The fifth point I want to mention, a common problem that customers are not returning back. More Shopify stores are facing this problem. Not only Shopify stores, lot of online stores are facing this problem. We need to analyze why the customer are not returning back. There is lot of reasons. The majority reasons are we done an advertisement, but that advertisement is not reached a targeted audience. This is number one. The second point may be we will give the wrong information in our site about a product. So the customer not like that product and our trust is spoiled, so they are not willing to come back again to our website. This is the second possibility. Optimize your store according to the customer point of view. That help you bring more return visitors. And another one we can do in Shopify. We can add the abandoned cart application. If someone ready to purchase and forget something, so they are not completed the sale, we can send the reminder after 24 hours or 1 week time. So we will send the return reminder to that particular customer, and so they will come back again. There is a high possibility. So we can do this in Shopify. The next point, most of the Shopify store owners missing, lack of marketing and branding. They created a Shopify store but not doing any advertisements. They're not doing any promotional activities. They just created a store and filled up with lot of products. Then how they will make more sales? After completed our store, we must spend some money in the advertisings. We need our clear logo for the branding purpose, and we spend more time on the advertising. It may be a free or paid advertising. We need to spend more time. If you're not good in advertising, marketing, surely we can't get new visitors. This is the important factor most of the Shopify store owners doing. If you expertise in marketing or just do something in the marketing, you can automatically gain visitors. The next point, most of the Shopify store owners receiving shipping issues. For example, we are running a Shopify store for the mobile accessories. Okay. Our supplier located in China. We are using AliExpress products. Our customer places in US. See, a customer placed the order. He requested some mobile accessory. For example, a mobile cover, a cell phone cover he ordered. Generally, it takes more than 20 days to receive their goods from China. There is a high possibility to delay in the shipping period. So in this time period, the customer maybe think negatively and he ready to raise a request. I am disappointed, please give the refund, or any other we can avoid the shipping issues by clearly mention our shipping days and delivery time clearly in the product page. Then only we can avoid. Or we just use the US based supplier. So we can reduce the shipping days very less. For example, if we use Pocket, we can deliver the item in maximum 5 days. 2 or 3 days, maximum 5 days we can deliver. If you use AliExpress, it will take more than 20 days. So this is the difference. We need to mention it clearly in our product page or a separate page. The next point, e-commerce pricing. Most of the store owners doing this fault. They put the margins very high for a particular product. What will be the next? The customer will compare your store price with another store price. So the customer will go on the best price who will provide, he will choose that particular store. So our product price must be very competitive. So we need to analyze our competitors by using other external tools, so we can know the exact pricing, what the pricing our competitors are selling, so we can optimize our product price according to our competitors' selling price. If we missed product pricing wrongly in our store, that's damage our store credibility and affect the store sales. The next important factor is the credibility. For example, we will take Amazon. Why people prefer, for example, product X instead of Y in Amazon? Because the reviews are driving that customer to choose another products. Maybe that product Y is getting more positive reviews than the product X. Okay, so the customer will automatically choose the product Y. That's happened in the store names. If you give your products, quality products in low price, you can get more return visitors and you can get more sales. So quality and the price is very important. It's a determining factor of credibility. The last one, the 10th point, brand identity. Maybe we can give a quality product with less price, but without any brand. We will just promote it through emails or newsletters. If we promote a brand for our products, it works very great and we can gain more visitors and more returning customers. Creating an eye-catching logo and make our website very good design issues that help us to gain more visitors. These 10 points are very important. If you missed any point, just you optimize your store will never get failed. I hope this video is helpful. Thank you for watching. See you on next video. Bye.